53 now. There's a new community in Vacaville focusing on eco-living.
Cody's Caravan is live exploring the sustainable spot. Cody, good morning.
Yeah. Okay, so you know Daddy's a traveling man.
Yes, he is.
I travel up and down 80 all the time, and I've been seeing these signs for this beautiful community that's being built, and it's a sustainable community. It's been a project that they've been working on forever, and now it is starting to pop, people. The Visitor Center opens today, and I wanted to learn all about what this is about. So we're coming on in. Kurt, where are you? There you go. This is Kurt Johansson. Kurt, so what is a sustainable community? What is that all about?
Well,
conservation community.
Yeah, and both is fine. Conservation really drives what we do here. So over 70% of our land in the planning area is forever protected. And so we've cited the residential and commercial parts of the property in the least impacting areas. And biology and wildlife habitat is so important to us that that's what is our priority here. And sustainability also goes to energy and water conservation, which is a big part of what we do here. So all of the homes have features that go above and beyond what's required by state law.
The people that live around the Vacaville area, like me, have been very curious about what you guys have been building, because it's been a long project.
Long project. We actually got it entitled 20 years ago. But lots of things happened over the years where there were different companies involved, but nobody really wanted to get started with this because it's so complicated. So we finally came back in and said, all right, we'll do it. We started it. We're going to finish it now. So we're now well along because we have all the infrastructure in, all of the utilities are in. Our fire station opens this month. So that was one of the first things we built vertically was the fire station on site. And it's a full service 24/7 station. Climate resilience is a big thing for us too. Is we're really focused on wildfire prevention and flooding prevention here. So there's the design incorporates buffers for fire protection far beyond what normally happens in communities, and we're also storing 156 acre-feet of detention water, so that the valley has historically had downstream flooding. We capture that water, hold it, but slowly let it out to prevent all that flooding.
This is amazing.
Yeah, we have a lot of things going on.
We're going to show you around. You have to use your imagination a little bit because it's growing.
Yeah.
But the Visitor Center is now open. Yeah. So if you are like me and you've been curious about what they're building out here, and I'm telling you, they're building something special, you can come down here and check it out. They'll tell you all about it. But we'll take you on a little tour.
Yeah.
Take you on a little tour coming up. Back to you guys in the studio.
Right on. Thanks, Code. Well, there's some neighbors in Vacaville in a community that are all about healthy living and connected living.
Yeah, this is really cool. Let's get over to Cody now in his Caravan. Checking out, Cody, this new eco-friendly neighborhood.
I tell you, this project is spectacular, Kurt. So we're out here on the trail. We're right here at the lake. You're not going to be building big giant houses on the lake. You want everybody to enjoy it.
Yes. Conservation is our main focus here, is to protect the areas that need to be protected. There will be some homes here, but the footprint's small, and bringing wildlife back is really, really our main priority.
You've already done it. There's ducks. I've seen 4 or 5 rabbits. All of them, I guess they call each other, and they say this is the place to be. How many trails and all those things? Give them all the specs.
Yeah, so we have about 85% of our planning area here is open space and recreation. So the actual built environment's a pretty small footprint. We have hundreds of acres of parks, over 400 acres of parks. This happens to be Lagoon Valley Park. We're building lots of other parks within the community. And then we have conservation. So we have a couple of 100 acres of protected area. That's actually having streams put back where they were.
Oh, wow.
Back in when Native Americans were settling here. Over the years, ranchers have just totally changed things. We're putting them back and actually planting protected, we're putting in plants for protected species. So, we're trying to actually make this a haven for wildlife.
And then the houses that are going in, it's all walkable. You're going to have like a little town center, all these different stores and all these things, so you can just kind of walk around your house and do the thing. And there's going to be a farm out here, an organic farm.
Yeah, organic farm's important to us. Agriculture is being protected is important. we believe in the live, work, play concept in communities. So while conservation is our main focus, also having people have everything here that they need. So yes, there will be local goods and services for people to shop. There'll be every kind of recreation you can imagine. And then the whole idea behind the farm is to have it be professionally managed and actually be a community-supported facility, so people can pick up their box of produce each week. There'll be a farm stand for the public. There'll be events for kids, school kids, to come out and learn how food is grown. We think that's all a big part of this whole vision.
I think you're building heaven. This is perfect, man. This is perfect.
We're trying.
Excuse me. Let me tell you about one of the details that you just told me about that I absolutely love. Even the lights here. You guys have put so much thought into the lights because it's so beautiful. The sky is so wide open. What have you done with the lights, sir?
Yeah. So we've customized the lights so that everything is dim and downlit. So there's no reflection for the night sky. So at night, you're safe. You can see your way around, to walk around, drive around. But when you look up, you'll still see all the stars.
Oh, man, I love it.
Important to do.
It is important.
Those little details, there's lots of those here, and we're making sure they get done right.
And this valley is so beautiful. I love what you're doing. Okay, we're going to show you some more coming out here. I'm not selling houses, but I'm just selling. I'm selling dreams. I'm selling dreams this morning with Kurt. All right, back to you guys in the studio. Isn't it spectacular?
It's beautiful.
It is. Hey, Cody, what do you want to send the Caravan next?
Do you know somebody that is doing good for their community that needs, for everybody to know about it? Yeah, I want to be that guy to help you out. Good day at kmaxtv.com. We're looking for spectacular people that are helping folks.
Fantastic. Well, neighbors in Vacaville and the community there are all about healthy, connected living.
Yes, Cody Stark took the Caravan to check out. It's actually a new but been in the works for a long time, eco-friendly neighborhood. Good morning to you from my neck of the woods.
I know, Dina. I mean, this is a spectacular thing that you guys are building out here, Kurt. So, a conservation community. There's not many of these around the country, right?
No, probably about 30 or 40 that have been successful over the years.
How many acres, the entire project?
So our planning area is about 2,400. The built footprint is only about 300. The rest of it is all protected.
Now, capitalism says you should just build as many houses as you possibly can, but you guys didn't want to do that.
No, the idea here is to make it a special place by preserving the open space, and agriculture is a big part of it, and all the biological wildlife habitat that takes precedence. And so you can only have so many homes here, otherwise you would not be able to follow that principle. And so that's been important for us. We're not gonna vary from that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk some details. One of the things that you will see is these beautiful hills all around you. Now, you could have built 8 stories. You could have built big things, but that would have blocked the view. But you guys took special care to make sure people could see.
Yeah, this may be the last valley in Northern California that will ever have this opportunity. So it's really important that things get preserved well here properly. It's not only the views, it's the access, the trails that allow people, because that's all publicly accessed area. It's not just for looking at. You can actually hike up there, you can mountain bike up there, and it's just, you have to be really, really careful to not overstep and let the natural environment dictate what you do. And that's what we've followed since day one here.
It is spectacular. Now, another thing that we can notice here, the streets are kind of small. The road's kind of small here.
Yes, we're big fans of calming traffic, and we had to get the city to understand that narrower streets are the only really effective way to slow cars down, because we want kids to be able to feel comfortable about walking and biking safely in our neighborhood streets. And we want cars to go 5 miles an hour, so there's no conflict with cars. And we've narrowed the streets so much that it feels a lot like Northern Europe, where the streets are very, very narrow. Not quite that narrow, but the idea is the fire trucks can still get in and out, but the idea is to have the public be able to control the streets much more than cars.
I'm glad you brought up Northern Europe, because there's a train station about 8 minutes this direction. And so if you live in this community, you guys are actually going to have a shuttle that will take you to the train station.
Yeah, we're blessed with an Amtrak station very close, which is really nice, because the Amtrak ride up to Sacramento or to San Francisco is pretty easy. And so we're very fortunate that, that's one of the newest Amtrak stations that got built. So we like the idea of not even having people have to drive to that station, but shuttle them there.
Yeah.
So we're working on that.
I love it. I love it. The first people living here are moving in at the end of the month.
Correct. Home building has commenced, and it's going at a brisk pace. There's a long list. I think we're 4,000 or 5,000 people on the interest list, because housing is, we have a shortage, and it's a pent-up demand for it. But this is also a unique community, so it's people have to appreciate what conservation is about. So we can't build fast enough, but we're not going to build too fast. We're going to be very, very careful how we do it. But the first residents, end of November, will be moving in. So
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Thanks for taking us on a little tour, man. I really appreciate this. Back to you guys in the studio. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
I saw on their website there's 5 acres of an organic working farm too.
Oh, that's
which
cool.
is very cool. So yeah, hit those trails up, Cody.
Yep.
He was talking about them. Go tell us how they are.
Hey, Code, before you leave, where do you want to
Okay.
send the caravan next?
I'm looking for, are you an author? Have you written some books and you want to share your story? I would love to come hang out with you, have some coffee, talk about what you've written, because, I've been trying to write a book for about 10 years now, and I haven't gotten very far. So I want to know the secret. Good day at kmaxtv.com.
A little motivation. All right. Thanks, Code.